Hi, my friends. This is Kathy reading Chapter 7, 5 Senses. From Me, Myself, and Us, Our Energies, Your Power. Chapter 7. Your 5 senses are the vibrational translators of your environment. You are born with your senses, for the most part, for most people. And your 5 senses were inborn into your body for the pleasure of you living on earth. Everything is perceptual and everything is a vibration or energy. Your 5 senses let you interpret your environment and receive the vibrations when things happen, when people talk to you, when you see things, smell things, or when you hear sounds, right? Just imagine all that you've seen, smelled, heard, touched, and all the yummy things that you've tasted. All of those sensations or vibrations. We use our 5 senses to communicate with the world, and everybody uses their energy. It is not just that most people don't even know that they are. The insects, vegetation, and the animals communicate and just know what's going on by using their senses and their energy. In other words, their intuition. They rely on their instincts to live, and they know that they are unique and alive. Animals never waver from a higher frequency. They always make it out of love, their kind of love, no matter what they do. I heard that somebody said that animals can't love. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Survival, yes, but animals love. Maybe not insects, but animals love. I believe everything that is alive or organic loves. Trees use their love all the time, and they are of the highest energies. I believe that the greeneries or the vegetation are the most adaptive and smartest of all the organics on the earth. They just sit there, live, and wait for all of their necessities to come to them. Yep, the smartest in a different kind of way. They use the wind to speak to you and dance for you, and to clean their leaves off. Greenery energies are very strong because they are directly connected to the earth. Imagine hugging both the earth and a tree at the same time. Oh, even on a dewy grass surface. The flora in direct contact with Mother Father Earth and the moisture together, oh my gosh. Because what does water do? It is a conductor of energy. Find your perfect place to play with your environment and absorb all that loving energy from the universe. Everything is a manifestation or an actualization, and you do manifest everything in your life. Your emotions are also manifestations. So just think about one of your very first manifestations, an emotion called love. You interpret some of the vibrations with your emotions first, because an emotion is before a thought, a brain thought, that is. Emotions, or your gut feelings, or your heart, or your solar plexus kick in before the thinking part, the reasoning part, the deciphering detail side, the questioning and figuring out element, the long way around a segment part, right? And the first 2 brains work within zeptoseconds of each other, interchangeable. Which starts first? It's according to the situation. Our emotions or feelings go beyond what our 5 senses can do, because you can also imagine a specific feeling to get things started without even having the environment change for you. A memory about a certain situation can cause a wide range of feelings and thoughts to go with it. That's why they can last so long in our lives. A felt expression or feeling causes all sorts of sensations in our physical body and in our minds. Most times, it's better that you use your emotions instead of your thoughts as a guiding system, because if you use your emotions, it's quicker and it's easier than trying to find the right words. and emotional interpretation is faster than the five physical senses. With emotions, you know if you feel good or you don't. If other people's thoughts and advice come on in, your thoughts become a doubt, and then the old past thoughts come in, and then yes, momentum starts in and progresses. So it's better to use your own emotions right here and now. It's easy. How do I feel? Okay? Great. Not good? Then nope. I'm just going to think about this a little bit longer. And remember, if you say no to something at one point, you know it doesn't mean forever. Nothing is forever. Everything keeps changing, and you might want to learn about it a little bit more. And that can change your mind about it too. You have to realize what your emotions are in reference to whether you feel good about it or don't. Am I happy or sad? Do I get that unsure, icky knot in my stomach? Or do I feel excited and enthusiastic? If I really want to say yes, sometimes to me, it's a mixture of a knot and excitement. I feel calm, yet I have anticipation. Geez. To make it easier for me, I just say what I have learned. I know that this is going to be great and fun, and everything always works out for me. So the vibration happens, you interpret it with emotions, then you start thinking about it. So you interpret your emotional vibrations through your solar plexus and through your heart chakras, your gut and heart feelings, your first and second brains. This would be your sixth sense, your core feelings, your hunches, your intuition. Intuition is that nagging feeling that you have versus logic. Those little things that you can't explain but make you happy, smarter, and safe. You use 5 to 10% of your brain, the part that thinks about things, that conscious part, only sometimes. In the human form, our thoughts are merely thoughts changing into beliefs given enough time, and then they finally become your reality, your life. Well, in the spiritual plane, our thoughts have a life right away, and they are the reality that our source lives. Our thoughts are very powerful vibrations that can be consciously directed, and our points of view can be used to manifest unconsciously. That's usually when you think about something that you want, and because you also think about what you don't want, you attract the something else that you didn't want. If you have good thoughts about a job, you're going to get a great job. If you have good thoughts about a partner, you're going to find a wonderful other person. If you have desires of well-being, then you're going to be healthier. Your source sends you the signs towards your path of least resistance, which is a quicker route to where you want to be next. Then you interpret those vibrations. What's the first thing that you feel when this situation comes around, or this person? That's your guidance system telling you which way you should go. Which way do you start thinking about it? In a good or bad vibe? So just change your pathway easily by what your emotions are, because you have to start there. And yes, what a great life it could be and is. You get to choose what is important to you every time. This is what I'm learning, and now I am. And they are trying to show you. Are you going to let it in? Are you going to absorb your power? Remember and believe that you have a huge support, because you don't just have your energy. You also have everybody else's energy. We are all connected. So imagine how powerful you are now that you know you have a little bit of everybody's power. Isn't that awesome? Now, you have to love yourself more, because you are also loving other people while you love yourself. And you have to love other people more, because that means you're also loving yourself more. A pure, positive love cycle. So stand up straight and be more confident. Open up all of your senses, all 6 of them. You have the ultimate backup with you always, and a choice. It is your choice every time. So awesome to let it in. Open up and feel that vibration within you. You are very powerful. Even the earth feels the energy of your individual emotional vibrations. Thank you so much for listening. Until the next chapter, I love you.